Yo, good morning, y'all. What's up? This your boy Garrett Spencer. How's everybody doing today? Saturday. Y'all know what today is. Get into my shout outs first and get into what I'm going to talk about. So, you know, first person we're going to give a shout out to is CF Champ. CF Champ. Thanks for your comment on the video. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Next person we'll give a shout out to is 64 Yo Gamer. 64 Yo Gamer. Seemed like he's a cool person. Has a nice channel as well. Person give a special shout out and thanks to again is Dr. Josh the Real Gamer for motivating us and doing a lot for us in this channel. So really appreciated you and still in our hearts. Another person gonna give a shout out to is Calvin Jr. Calvin Bozo Jr. Check him out. He's funny, entertaining, likes to dance, and he has some is a gamer himself. Also good stream yesterday. By the way, Calvin, liked what I saw. Um, doing your thing and even playing NBA, playing your cabinet. Yeah, I seen they were cheating yesterday. Of course, that's what they do in those games. So another person give a shout out to One Up Woman. One Up Woman. Nice person, good channel. Streams with herself and her family. So check her out. Another person is Brian Trusty. Brian Trusty, cool person. He's professional on his channel. Does live streams and sometimes comes through. So Brian Trusty. Another person give a shout out to TB Cutie. TB Cutie, nice person, good channel. Comes through and watches the videos and whatnot, and has some good videos, herself. So TB Cutie. Another person give a shout out to is Lightsaber Samurai. Lightsaber Samurai. Cool person, has a good channel, does live streams once a while, and mainly makes videos. So Lightsaber Samurai. Another person is the Buckeye Gamer. The Buckeye Gamer, good channel, has some nice videos, does pickups and other videos once a while, and it comes through. So the Buckeye Gamer. Another person is Joaquin Paredes. Joaquin Paredes. Check him out. He's a cool person. Comes through. Shows the appreciation. He's in the game in itself. So Joaquin. Another person is Filippo. Filippo, check him out. He does live streams as well. He likes video games. He comes through and shows the appreciation. He's good people. Another person is Rockstar Nick 2000. Rockstar Nick 2000. Another cool person. Another gamer. Another also good people coming through. Another person give a shout out to is Retro Gaming Star. Retro Gaming Star, check him out. He's a nice person. He's positive. He plays some good games himself. He does live streams sometimes and mainly videos. So Retro Gaming Star. Another person we're gonna give a shout out to is Chauncey Talon. Chauncey Talon, check him out. Another cool person, does videos. Does gamings himself. So he's good people. So Chauncey Talon. Another person give a shout out to is Alpha Nerd Entertainment. Alpha Nerd Entertainment, check him out. Cool person, has a good channel, has some good videos, and does live streams once a while. And he has a lot of good. He happens to be a good retro gamer himself and very professional. So, Alpha Nerd Entertainment. Another person we're gonna give a shout out to is Oddfellow 215. Oddfellow 215. Another cool person, does live streams on his PS3, PS4. He's good people. So Oddfellow 215. Oddfellow 215. Another person give a shout out to JLove81. JLove81, cool person, has a really good channel, does videos and live streams, and has a lot of good stuff. So JLove81. And another person. And as far as everybody else goes, I want to say thank you and welcome. And hope you guys Hope you guys have been, enjoying the videos and continue to watch them. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Today's Saturday, y'all. Sixth day of the week. Got my workout in today. And just chilling for right now. So what I've been thinking about, when it also comes to gaming is basically, my addiction for video games back in the day when I was a kid, and probably a little bit of now. I'll tell you, a little bit of the difference, between back then and now. See back then, you guys probably, heard some of this, and especially Dr. Josh when he was around. Back then, very addicted to video games when it came to, Sega Genesis, Nintendo, PlayStation 1 and 64, basically all the old retro games that came out and whatnot. Some of the newer, some of the like the upgraded games, after, I didn't have my Sega Genesis anymore, due to the fact that, hey, I wasn't allowed to play, or it had died after a while because, I was too addicted to it, and I had got sick, and whatnot, but that was like years ago, though, and, never stopped me from gaming, because even when I was at the hospital, they had a Nintendo 64, and, I was playing that for a little bit, basically Mario 64 and Super Mario Go Kart Racing. You know, those are the only two games they had. But yeah, was super addicted back then because, like I said, the retro games is basically how it all started. On basically what made video games like very good. When how good they was back in the day, and the kind of games that they had. And whatnot. And like I said, thanks to the Japanese, give them the props because they invented them and came up with all the games that's been made into the world. And if it wasn't for them, we obviously wouldn't have any video games. And I just could not help myself. I just could not help myself when it came to me seeing a video game in sight back then. Whether if it was like in a corner store that used to be down the street from my grandma's, or the one up the street. The one down the street had only two. Like, it was basically Street Fighter 2 or Mortal Kombat 2 or 3 or Ultimate. The one up the street basically had like that little gambling machine. Um, had that little old gambling video game type of machine. One with the woman, like, laying back, whatnot. You guys kind of get the picture with that one. And then basically the Miss Pac-Man machine. So no matter where it was, whether if it was those stores or like stores that had like the video game kiosks, like like for instance Sears, or any store like that in the mall, or anywhere else like Circuit City, or or even anybody's houses. I would not be able to control myself and help myself, when it came to that, because I would always be going up to play it. It's like I first played the Sega Genesis kiosk, years ago, back at Sears. That's the only place I had played a Sega Genesis kiosk, and had Sonic 2, it had Sonic and Knuckles, and then it had Aladdin on it, and that's when I played the Sega Genesis kiosk back then, whatnot. But yeah, and just like I told Dr. J, because he had a lot of he's done a lot of good videos, and played a lot of good games, and he definitely is, and what was and is the man. And I even told him, if I would be, if we were in the same city, whatnot, and as addicted as I was back then, I told him I'd be coming to his house every day and bugging him, asking could I play, can I play, and of course he said of course he would, and I probably would have bugged his family because they probably would have got tired of me, but I mean, he would have still, let me play based on what he said. But that was basically how my addiction was back in the day. Back in the day when it came to those, that's definitely Sega Genesis. So I was into a lot of stuff, but it's like But it's like now, I mean, I could still be like that if I had chose to. Like for instance, like yeah, no, because I could always if I had chose to, depending on what's going on and whatnot, and how much time I had, it'd be like I could always extend me playing to like another hour or another half hour and whatnot. But it's just like it's like if when I feel like I'm getting tired and I reach my limit of gaming for that day, then okay, I'm just gonna stop here. I'm just gonna stop here, and whatever other game I didn't get to or didn't play, then I'll play it next time. Because like I said, they're my games are bought and paid for. They ain't going nowhere, so I could play them anytime. Because just gotta keep myself open. Because like I said, got to get some rent, be able to keep myself open, make sure spend time with my woman, and then get enough rest, because get up early in the morning to you know brush my teeth, work out, and then get ready to go to work. So got to keep myself open for those couple of things. So but yeah, like I said, that's what my feeling of video games is now, compared to back when I was a kid, because I didn't really care what my mom had to say or think about me playing or whatnot. She just way too concerned, because she didn't want me to get another seizure and whatnot. But it's just like, okay, well, I mean, I didn't care, And I even told you about the time one time back then, when my Sega was still working and my controllers was taken away by my dad and whatnot. Uh, he had that Sega Genesis joystick controller in the closet. I went in the closet and took it out and plugged it in and turned on the Sega, and then I played Sonic 1. I only played like 2 acts till he came out, turned it off, and then just took it away. So that was and that was the end of that. But but like I said, yeah, but I've been playing video games all my life, really. And from the 90s up to 2020, based on what my woman was telling me last night. Because I was sitting here watching Calvin's live stream and whatnot, and she said me and Calvin are entertaining. So I ain't gonna lie, Calvin. They were like, "Come on, just keep moving forward." But yeah, that was funny. That was really funny though. Because I was kind of waiting for you to keep moving forward too, to get on with the gaming and get on with the playing, because came not only to see you just dance and make a fool out yourself, but just also wanted to see you in some action on that NBA jam and hang time. So I mean, like I said, Calvin, I'm looking forward to you getting at least a few more games when you move into your place. Hopefully, the place you guys are moving into is nicer and bigger, and you got more space in there. So like I said, these one-up arcades, though, like I said, yeah, they doing a good job, and I definitely give them props for coming up with the idea, because it's like imagine if they would have came out with them back in the day, you know what I mean, but I guess the consoles were popular. I guess the consoles were popular and the ratings was up, and people were just buying consoles, and like, yeah, arcades, they were still around, but they could have did that back in the day, but it's a good thing they did now. But like I say, video games are the greatest, and that's just how addicted I was back then, compared to back then up until now. So but gaming, it's still inside. The gaming, it's still inside of me. It's still inside of my blood, and it's still a part of me. Just like my main priority is taking care of my body and training 6 days a week, and making sure I'm taking care of my woman and whatnot, and going to work, and paying the bills. But like I said, those are the things that's inside of me as well. So got my main priorities and got my hobbies as well on the side. So definitely gaming is the one. So won't change. But anyway, y'all, that's all I really got to talk about. I hope you. This is your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so y'all know what to do. I hope to see you guys later. Peace and I'm out. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. keep on gaming, y'all.